Welcome back to Celebrity Fish and Fire. I'm Smash Maleka. We're in Shawn and Antonio's home turf, Lake Nipissing, Ontario, and Callander, Ontario. We have Turks with us, we have Razor with us, Scott Wray, Darren Turcotte. Shawn and Turks have a jump on us. They're up 6-3 in the fishing competition. But I'll tell you what, it's day 2. I got to get on the board. Me and Razor got to start catching more fish. If we don't catch any more fish, I can promise you this. I got some fish tacos I'm going to prepare on the shore lunch style. Let's get back to that action. Hopefully me and Razor can pull through.
Team Smash Antonio with former minor league hockey player Scott Razor Ray.
Nice one, eh? Look at that.
And Team Fish On, Shawn with former NHL player Darren Turcotte are competing for total number of fish caught at Lake Nipissing in northern Ontario, Canada. Fish On, Shawn, and Turk are up 6-3.
Oh, fish 3. Another decent sized perch there.
These guys are just on fire. That's a nice perch. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh boy, Razor.
Yeah. 10-4, roger that. Walleye, there you go, nice. I'm gonna dropping down under the boat here. See how I have just that little bit of slack in my line? And I'm just lifting it real slow off the bottom. Lift it off about a foot, drop it back down. And those fish are usually grabbing it when it's sitting on the bottom. So when you go to lift, you're gonna feel that extra bit of weight there. Boom, pop the hook and you're off to the races.
What's the score?
15-6.
Razor was good. Razor was getting all the fish for our team, so I felt bad.
How many's your partner got for you, Razor?
Big donut.
Nothing, eh?
Antonio brought really nothing to the fishing side of it this weekend.
Razor's a class act. Like, he's my partner for the first part of the morning. You know, I let him down a little bit, and I could tell he was getting frustrated because Shawn and Turks were lighting it up the first half of the day. But he's really competitive, you could tell, because every 5 minutes he reminded me, come on, you got to step it up. Let's go. We gotta win this thing. He didn't want to lose to Shawn. I can tell he didn't want to lose to Shawn. I don't think I've ever been skunked like this before.
Oh, Razor's great. Him and I go way back, so I've fished with him. I pretty much got him into fishing. He used to fish with his dad and stuff, but he's great. But you gotta watch him, right? If he's not catching fish, you gotta keep him on the fish because he has a little bit of ADD. So he gets pretty impatient if you're not catching fish, as you've seen, right? They bleed out some stuff. He gets a little grumpy. So he's like taking your 4-year-old out. You gotta pretty much, okay, we're not catching anything. I see Razor getting antsy. We gotta move. So you're always moving, you putting him on fish, and it's fun.
Nothing yet. Seems like all the fish are at the front of the boat.
You're on fire today, Smash.
You're chirping a lot up there, Gags. You're chirping a lot. One rule in the kitchen, never piss off the cook.
What happened, Smash? You said you had a bite back there. It's a big one.
Hey, that's not bad.
There you go, nice. Nice fish, Smash.
Here you go. They're starting to get bigger now.
So here we go. When you're measuring these fish, you pinch the tail. We're shy of 18, but we'll tell Antonio was 16 and a half.
This is actually the first time I fished with a guide on Nipissing, and just seeing the technology in the boat with the fish finders and having spots marked out. It was really interesting for me to see everything on the screen and get a better feel for what the fish were looking for.
He's in the old trolling motor. This is what happens when you bring hockey players out to fish with you. Look at my trolling motor down here. I got a whole spool of line and a couple jigs around it. What you're playing?
The Rangers, 4.5 years, Hartford, Winnipeg, San Jose, St. Louis, Nashville.
Nice. What was your favorite town to live in out of all those?
Anywhere but Winnipeg.
Turcotte, he's a quiet guy, but he was so into the fishing. He was really taking in what Shawn was saying. Like, he took everything seriously. The electronics, about what gear to use. He was always asking questions. He's a pretty good fisherman, so.
Why do you think I picked him?
Well, you usually rig everything.
There you go, nice. We got 2 fish on.
Get that net. Nice. That's unbelievable.
Set it, Turk. There you go, nice. That's a netter, eh?
Nice.
25-14.
25-14, so we need 11.
The guys fish on,
You guys are just going nuts up there.
but at the end of the day, Smash and Razor can't catch up.
Shawn and I were fortunate that Antonio was on the other team, so
It's like a bad goalie.
he was our reason for winning.
Yeah.
The guys are back on shore with their collection of fish, and Chef Antonio is ready to prove his worth by cooking up a shoreline lunch.
So what I'm going to prepare today is a fish taco. The batter is just simple flour with a little bit of baking powder and salt. That's it. Very simple. We have our fresh perch fillets. I actually used beer as my liquid base for this batter. It has yeast in it, so it actually acts as a thickening agent. I just want to kind of get a nice golden nugget. You can see our fish here is cooked perfectly. Assemble this fish taco. Now, you could be creative with your fish taco. You can do whatever you want. This is just a coleslaw, and it's actually made with carrots, broccoli, and some sprouts. And the sauce that I made for this is a smoked pimento pepper sauce. You want to just kind of place that on top. There's a whole bunch of different things you can throw on top. I just made a simple pico de gallo. Just want to kind of garnish this. The next thing I made here, this is sour cream, and I just change it up a little bit. I threw some fresh dill in there. Dill actually gives really nice flavor to fish. I'm just gonna place this on top like so. We're gonna garnish up some fresh chives, just for a green aspect there. And then we have your lime wedge, which you could actually serve on the side if you like. You have a yellow perch taco with a pico de gallo, beer battered, flour tortilla, fresh chives, all fresh ingredients here. I mean, Shawn's amazing on the water, so I have to show off at something on this show. And this is where I bring out the true colors.
Coming up, things heat up when Razor brings his own spicy mustard to Chef Antonio's boat luncheon.
The guy brought his own bottle of mustard to the boat. Yesterday my lunch was a little dry, so today I got a little sweet with heat from President's Choice.
You don't do mustard, all right? It's not a hot dog.
That's fine.
This is a sandwich. What's up with this, man? Well, I sure dropped the ball on that competition. I hope Razor can forgive me, but whatever I lacked on the water, I sure made up for it in the kitchen. I prepared some beautiful fish tacos. I hope everyone at home enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like what you see. There's a lot more cooking tips I'm going to be releasing weekly. If you have any comments you want to drop or anything, suggestions or any tips you want, drop a line. I'll get back to you. And I'll tell you what, stay tuned because there's a lot more fishing to be done and cooking in the kitchen.